What are some common warning signs that may suggest betrayal in a relationship? It's a painful betrayal that can happen to anyone, regardless of gender. But instead of blaming specific groups, let's look at the bigger picture. We'll explore why people cheat, including issues with communication, unmet emotional needs, and personal insecurities. We can all strive for healthier and happier relationships by understanding these factors. So let's discover the world of emotions and relationships to uncover the truths about infidelity. Number 1. High sex drive and non-monogamous. Women with a pronounced sex drive and a questioning attitude towards traditional monogamy can pose unique challenges in committed relationships. Their perspective often arises from past experiences or events that have made them question the societal norms surrounding relationships. This might lead them to explore open relationships, polyamory, or other non-traditional relationships. Such exploration isn't inherently harmful, but can become problematic if not communicated or clashes with a partner's expectations. For partners involved with such women, understanding and communication become paramount. Engaging in open dialogues about desires, boundaries, and relationship expectations is essential. By addressing these topics head-on, couples can navigate potential pitfalls and ensure that both parties feel valued and understood in their relationship dynamics. Let's explore another aspect: jealousy-driven cheaters. Jealousy, when left unchecked, can be a corrosive element in relationships. Women who are excessively driven by jealousy can create an environment of mistrust and suspicion, even when there's no basis for these feelings. This behavior can manifest in various ways, from constantly checking a partner's phone to demanding minute-by-minute updates on their whereabouts. Such an environment can suffocate, pushing the partner away and, ironically, making them more sensitive to outside attention. For those in a relationship with a jealousy-driven partner, it's crucial to address these behaviors and feelings directly. Open communication, reassurance, and setting healthy boundaries can help mitigate the negative impacts of jealousy and pave the way for a more trusting and stable relationship. Number 3. Insecurity-induced infidelity. Insecurities can be deeply rooted, often stemming from past traumas or experiences. When severe insecurities plague a woman, she might constantly seek validation or assurance, sometimes even outside the relationship. This constant need for validation can strain the relationship, as it might feel like no amount of reassurance is ever enough. For the partner, it can be exhausting and can lead to feelings of inadequacy. The woman needs to recognize these insecurities and work towards addressing them, possibly with professional help. For the relationship to thrive, both partners need to be understanding, patient, and proactive in addressing these issues, ensuring that the foundation of their relationship is built on reciprocal trust and respect. Number 4. Active on dating platforms. In the digital age, dating platforms have become universal in the search for love or companionship. However, Continued activity on these platforms can be a red flag once a committed relationship is established. A woman who remains active on dating sites or apps, despite being in a committed relationship, might signal that she's not entirely invested in the relationship or is seeking external validation. For the partner, this can be a source of anxiety and mistrust, leading to tensions in the relationship. It's essential to address this issue directly and understand the motivations behind such behavior. Open dialogue about the reasons for being on these platforms and a clear understanding of relationship boundaries and expectations can help couples navigate this modern relationship challenge. With that in mind, let's consider about gold diggers. Number 5, gold diggers. Materialism, when prioritized over genuine connection, can lead to a superficial relationship dynamic. Women primarily driven by material gains, often labeled as gold diggers, might see relationships more as transactions than genuine connections. Individuals must recognize such dynamics early on and evaluate whether the relationship has a deeper emotional connection. Open communication about expectations, values, and relationship goals can help discern whether the relationship has a genuine foundation or is merely transactional. Number 6, emotional neglect. Emotional neglect within a relationship can be a silent but potent precursor to infidelity. When one partner consistently fails to acknowledge, understand, or address the emotional needs and desires of the other, a profound sense of isolation and dissatisfaction can develop. Over time, this emotional void may drive the neglected partner to seek solace and connection elsewhere. Loneliness, frustration, and a yearning for emotional validation can make the idea of forming an emotional bond outside the relationship seem enticing. To prevent this scenario, couples should prioritize emotional intimacy. This involves actively listening to each other, empathizing with each other's feelings, and consistently demonstrating care and affection. Regular check-ins to discuss emotional needs and desires help strengthen the emotional connection. When both partners feel heard, valued, and emotionally fulfilled within the relationship, the temptation to seek emotional comfort elsewhere diminishes significantly. As we move forward, let's discuss number 7, lack of communication and intimacy. Communication and physical intimacy are the cornerstones of a healthy relationship. However, when couples struggle to communicate effectively, or when physical intimacy wanes, it can create a sense of disconnection and vulnerability. When partners feel emotionally distant or unfulfilled, they may become more susceptible to seeking connection or validation from someone outside the relationship. The absence of open, honest communication and physical closeness can leave individuals feeling unfulfilled and longing for the emotional and physical connection they once had. To mitigate this risk, couples should prioritize communication. This means regularly sharing their thoughts, feelings, and concerns. It also involves actively working on maintaining physical intimacy and closeness. Date nights, affectionate gestures, and honest discussions about desires and expectations can help ensure that both partners continue to feel emotionally and physically connected. By proactively addressing any issues in these areas, couples can strengthen their bond and reduce the likelihood of infidelity. Wrapping up with our final point, number 8, unresolved relationship conflicts. Unresolved conflicts within a relationship can fester and create a toxic environment that increases the chances of infidelity. When persistent issues are left unaddressed, they can erode the relationship's foundation, leading to resentment, dissatisfaction, and disillusionment. In such a strained atmosphere, one or both partners may seek validation, understanding, or even a fresh start with someone outside the relationship. The emotional strain caused by unresolved conflicts can make the prospect of an affair appear more appealing. To prevent this, couples should address and resolve conflicts healthily and constructively. This involves open and honest communication, active listening, and a willingness to find compromises and solutions that strengthen their bond. Seeking the help of a therapist or counselor can also be beneficial when dealing with particularly challenging issues. By resolving conflicts and maintaining a respectful and nurturing relationship environment, couples can fortify their connection and reduce the likelihood of infidelity. As we conclude this discussion, it's essential to repeat that unfaithfulness is not limited to any specific group of people, and it's a complex issue influenced by many factors. Instead of focusing on stereotypes or generalizations, trust, open communication, and emotional connection are the cornerstones of a healthy relationship. By nurturing these aspects, we can build stronger, more resilient partnerships that are less susceptible to the pitfalls of infidelity. In the end, love, respect, and understanding remain our greatest allies in pursuing lasting and faithful love. If you found this discussion valuable and thought-provoking, we encourage you to like, comment, and share this video with those who might benefit. Remember to subscribe to our channel for more insightful content on relationships, love, and personal growth. Thank you for being a part of our community. And remember, together, we can create healthier and happier relationships.